The first thing I want you to do is to eliminate African time from your head.
Is somebody writing? This one.
Take away that thing they call African time. Cancel it. Delete it. Don't let it stay in your head that there's something. That African time is derogatory. If you have this mentality of African time, it is normal to go late for meetings. It is normal to show up late everywhere.
Or you miss deadlines.
It is normal to miss deadlines. You don't care about time set for whatever. I want to say you are a seriously disrespectful person.
I agree.
You are disrespecting people.
Yes.
So if you don't respect yourself, you don't respect your time, and you want to interact with people, you want to run a business, don't toy with people's time. Don't toy with people's time. There's no serious organization.
That jokes with
no serious organization jokes with.
Okay, do we say
even if it means when it's time, nobody's in the hall, start your program. By the time they start coming, they see that these people, the program has started.
And if it's a recurring program,
there's no serious organization.
That jokes with
no serious organization jokes with.
Okay, do we say
even if it means when it's time, nobody's in the hall, start your program. By the time they start coming, they see that these people, the program has started.
And if it's a recurring program,
that kind of behavior is because people have not really experienced any serious consequence.
I agree.
Because of their refusal to manage time well. They've not. If for instance you're running a program and you are an organization, will you tell me that you've invited somebody like Dangote or Otedola or Elumelu? In fact, you will, if the program is for 12, you'll be there by 8. You'll be there by 8 because these are people.
When it's not big names.
Yes, these are people that are busy. These are people that are busy. If you want to try African time with all these big men, in fact, you have lost any opportunity with them.
Even embassy interviews and other important exams, you see people rushing.
Because they know that if they don't go at that time, nobody will listen to them. There are some people that are chronic latecomers.
Well,
even though in schools.
Well, there are
Welcome to another episode of the Tebeba Podcast. Here we explore big ideas, we ask meaningful questions, and bring to you conversations that spark positive change or changes. If you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, ensure you do so at Tebeba TV and click the bell so you get every notification. Follow us as well across social media platforms. I am your host today, Sunshine, and with me I have Jojo.
Hey guys.
Hi. Mercy.
Hi.
And our mama in the building, Mommy J.
Hello, everybody.
Everyone, you're welcome to today's episode. I also welcome our viewers and listeners to today's episode. And we want to take a path less traveled in today's show or today's episode of today's edition of the show. And we want to speak to aspiring entrepreneurs. If you have always had it in mind, I want to start my own business, I want to be my own boss, I want to build this. Let's talk about something important, which is time management. Time management for aspiring entrepreneurs. What are the things you need to know as someone who is looking to start his or her own business? Someone who is looking to, build out an idea or a new thing. So we'll look at time management and then some of the steps that can be taken, as well as hear your feedback when the show is over. So let's talk about time management as as something that is useful for our lives in general.
First of all, as if you want to start your own business, you're an aspiring entrepreneur, The first thing I want you to do is to eliminate African time from your head.
Is somebody writing? This one.
Take away that thing they call African time. Cancel it. Delete it. Don't let it stay in your head that there's something. That African time is derogatory as far as I'm concerned.
I think I agree with that.
So that is the first thing you will do. Eliminate African time from your vocabulary, from your life. Just because time is of the essence.
Yes.
If you have this mentality of African time, it is normal to go late for meetings. It is normal to show up late everywhere.
Or you miss deadlines.
It is normal to miss deadlines. You don't care about time set for whatever. I want to say you are a seriously disrespectful person.
I agree.
You are disrespecting people.
Yes.
So if you don't respect yourself, you don't respect your time, and you want to interact with people, you want to run a business, don't toy with people's time. Don't toy with people's time.
Do you say some scenario whereby you go for a program over time? Before this time, I think before this time there has been some, because that was the way African time came in. You will go for a program and you will be the first person that got there, and the program will not start until after 3 hours, and you already, you've already timed yourself, and it keeps on. I think that was where African time comes in, and they will now like, okay, Shebi, if you want to start by 12, me too. I will get there by 12. Exactly, then you will start. And sometimes they won't even start by that 12 again.
There is no serious organization.
That jokes
no serious organization jokes with.
Okay, do we say
even if it means when it's time, nobody's in the hall, start your program. By the time they start coming, they see that these people, the program has started.
And if it's a recurring program, you notice that people will adjust.
They will adjust.
Probably. Now, do we say that because of the season that we had right now, people's mindsets and people's understanding, their knowledge and exposure have now changed? Then probably that's why we can now say that this time management really wants to, because I could remember even while I was growing, there was no event that anytime we get there, we'll be like, are we the first person that got here? So it became something
it's just unfortunate that both organizers of programs and those that attend just decided to have no regard for time. I guess that kind of behavior is because people have not really experienced any serious consequence.
I agree.
Because of their refusal to manage time well. They've not. If for instance you're running a program and you are an organization, will you tell me that you've invited somebody like Dangote or Otedola or Elumelu? In fact, you will, if the program is for 12, you'll be there by 8. You'll be there by 8 because these are people.
When it's not big names.
These are people that are busy. These are people that are busy. If you want to try African time with all these big men, in fact, you have lost any opportunity with them.
Even embassy interviews and other important exams, you see people rushing.
Because they know that if they don't go at that time, nobody will listen to them. Nobody will
listen to the plea.
Which plea? Nobody will listen to any.
And I think it also boils down to the experience over the years, like I said earlier, the experience over the years. And how do you think that they can erase this? Because I think it's difficult for some people. It might be difficult for them to actually. There is no how you want to do it.
There's no how.
Yes, I've heard of a guy that he doesn't know. He will still late.
There are some people that are chronic latecomers.
Well,
Even though in schools.
Well,
there are people that have missed exams.
Yes.
Because of
so
late.
how can they address discipline, right?
Yeah,
Mindset shift.
Not just discipline, like conscious discipline.
Okay.
Be intentional about it. Discipline yourself. You cannot achieve anything without being someone who's disciplined. If you're not disciplined, you will do that same thing over and over again. And like they say, you cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So if you expect a different result, or if you're expecting a different result from the usual, you should discipline yourself. Say, for instance, you go late to church. That's an instance, You can make a decision and say, oh, you know what? I'm not going to go
late
to church anymore. I want to go early to church. So you will now look around. What are the things that are causing you to go late? Like what are the triggers? What are the things, if it's you ironing your uniform or your shirt, that church money, why not do it a day before? If it's you sorting your uniform or, why not do it a day before? If it's about cleaning the shoe, that money, why not do it a day before? So everything boils down to discipline, being intentional. If you're saying, oh, this is a bad trait. And first of all, it's about recognizing it as something negative.
Yes.
If you do not recognize it, it's you see it as normal. African time, you're not supposed to see African time as normal. Normal now within Nigeria, clinical. But when you see that something that is wrong, that is not okay, you can, decide to start,
Do we think in Lagos, as Lagos transportation, population, and that, do you think it is possible all the time to manage?
It is possible. I live in Lagos. It is possible.
Case study.
Oh,
it is very possible.
All the time.
I don't go late to anywhere. I don't go late.
Give it up.
I don't go late to anywhere because I made that conscious effort, because I don't like people wasting my time. I don't like wasting people's
that
time.
would be some people's excuse a lot of time.
It's because they have, as I said before, they have not had a devastating consequence. If there are Orthodox churches on the day of your wedding, you as the bride, if they tell you that the service is starting at 10, if you like, come at 11. Wherever you meet them, that's where they don't wait. I have seen a bride that came like 10 minutes late. I'm talking of like 20-something years ago. That was in Kano, in an Anglican church. I will never forget. They had already told her, we don't condone late coming and all that. And her house is just like a stone's throw
from the church.
Yes.
Wow.
She came like 10 or 15 minutes late. By the time she came, the service had already started. The groom was already standing. Yes.
That would have been so embarrassing.
The groom, so by the time she came with all her flower girls, they ran. This is nobody.
No walking the aisle.
No, there was no here. Come, bride, waiting. She missed all that. She held her wedding gown like this and ran to the altar.
Wow.
So if things are done like that, you see, a church service starts at 9. People are coming into church at 11 for a service that starts at 9. These are the same people that will not go late to work, because when you go late to work, they will deduct it from your salary
because of the punishment.
Yes. Okay. So if they now say, if church service starts at 8, when it's 8, we will lock our doors. They will say, church.
Yeah, church.
They are stopping us from entering the house of God. They don't want us to worship God. Why are you coming late? And the thing that even pains me the most with those kind of people is, as they are coming late with their children.
This is another
like they are transferring the whole.
They are depriving while other children are already there learning about God and all that. Your own children
is learning about lateness.
Your own children are not there on time. And sometimes these kind of parents, especially some that live in Lagos, because maybe you live on the island, you live on the mainland, you work on the You will. There are some people that go and drop their children in school by 6 a.m. because
they have to
go to work on the island. Then why are you coming late to church?
Wow. This
so
is really thoughtful.
Now I think also, like you said, that because there is no consequence to it.
Yes.
What about the mindset? Because why you mentioned church, you mentioned the workplace as well. Then I'm thinking that probably there's something is wrong with the mindset that I can go late to, even though not considering the consequence, probably on salary, on query, but yet you say Shebi is God. Shebi is God. Sometimes you even know your boss, you are paddy and all that. So what can we just say that and wrap up?
Okay, let's go. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of mindset reframing, mindset shifts that aspiring entrepreneurs need to have. You need to understand that even from the beginning of your business, it's going to be a lonely journey. It's going to be you trying to test out your idea, gather a team of people, speak to investors. So if you are late to a team meeting, you are late to speak to your investors, you are late to get your supplier, you are late to do an
online meeting, you are late. Everything you are late.
They won't tell very well. And if you are constantly missing deadlines, it will also be a problem. So aspiring entrepreneurs, you need to renew your mindset concerning time and be, conscious of the fact that it's an asset that we have in limited amounts. You can also utilize some schedules like tools, maybe alarms, reminders. You can even delegate duties so that you have enough time to do.
Are you seeking a trusted media firm to help you cover your events like your birthday ceremony, wedding ceremony, naming ceremony, convocation, matriculation, just name it, anything ceremony, anything media, we are here for you. Like Tebeba Media is here to capture and preserve exceptional memories. That is what we do exceptionally. And we are much more. We do music production, movie production, podcasting, live streaming, photography, just name it, anything media, we are here for you. So what do you need to do? Visit us now at tebebamedia.com and you will be amazed you did so. I know your wedding is coming. Reach out to us now. Like now. Are you a busy professional, a lecturer, a banker, an architect, a caterer, a lawyer, a student, or even a pastor who has the desire to have a book but doesn't have the time to write? I understand. This is why Tebeba Publisher is here for you. What do? We can ghostwrite for you, edit, proofread, publish, print your book, distribute it across different international sites like Amazon, Tebeba Books, and we can even get it across to different physical bookstores here in Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? Yes, I know you don't want to miss out on this. So what do you have to do? Just reach out to us by clicking the link displayed on your screen and become a best-selling author. Do you know that Tebeba is more than just a media and a publishing firm? Or you don't, now you do. Through our e-learning platform, you can take courses on leadership, relationship, digital skills, personal development, just name it. Tebeba Academy is here to offer you amazing courses to transform your life. What do you need to do? Just visit tebebaacademy.com and you will be amazed you did. Are you an African author who is seeking a great platform to publish their book? Or are you in need of great African books to read? Tebeba Books is here for you. Just head on to tebebabooks.com. Now you can go back to your video.
Other things.
And always know that you are being disrespectful
whenever you
by not managing your time.
Yeah.
Amazing. We really want to hear from you. If you are currently an entrepreneur, if you are maybe a coach to entrepreneurs, and if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, let us hear from you. Get your feedback in the comments. How can aspiring entrepreneurs manage time appropriately? We want to learn from you. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel at Tebeba TV and follow us across all social media platforms.
Yeah.
See you. Bye.
Talk, me.